Hi, I'm Kevin from Pickleball Warehouse. We got the chance to get a sneak peek and do a deep dive into the much anticipated upcoming release from JOOLA, the Pro 4 line of paddles. We got the chance to talk to some engineers, some people on the design and marketing team at JOOLA to kind of gain the insight on what technology and innovation went into this paddle, who the paddle is best for out there in the market, and then gets the chance to play on court, get that first look review on how the paddle felt, what we noticed as the differences between the last version and this, help you kind of decide if you're on that never played pickleball, getting into the sport journey, or you're a professional out there looking to upgrade to your next paddle, what you can expect out of the Pro 4 series. We're joined by Austin, product manager of Pickleball at JOOLA. He's gonna go into kind of the nitty-gritty nuts and bolts of what innovation was put into this paddle from the last version into this one. So let's start there. What's worked in the past for JOOLA and the previous editions of paddles? What was carried over to this one, and then what was thrown on top to add that next level of innovation?
Yeah, so coming from our Gen 3 and our 3S paddles, we had what was called the propulsion core, and so that kind of created a more power effect for your paddle. And so we kind of brought that over, and then we implemented a new technology called TFP, also stands for Tech Flex Power. And so these are additional supports right here. And basically what it does, it allows the paddle to have enhanced feeling, additional flexibility for mishits, and also a little bit more dwell time. So it's a combination of best of both worlds from our Gen 3 and our 3S. We also have better QA standards now, and the cores will last longer because they're uncompressed.
So if I have played with JOOLA in the past, maybe I came from the 3S Perseus, now I'm gonna try the Pro 4 Perseus. What are the first things I'm gonna notice within a few shots? And then over time, what kind of separates it and changes this evolution from the previous 3S?
Yeah, so the 3S feels a little bit more stiff in terms of how the way the ball interacts with it. But now with the Pro 4 technology, with the TFP, the paddle starts flexing a little bit more, so you can build a little bit more dwell time. It feels a little bit more plush, a little more softer, but you still get that nice power, but you're able to kind of finesse and control the ball a little bit better.
So we have the chance to talk to Gordon here from JOOLA. Gordon is the Chief Experience Officer on their team, so he's got some great insight in both the marketing, brand, and product side. First off, Pro 4 line is going to come in 4 familiar shapes: Perseus, Hyperion, Scorpeus, Magnus, with the addition of the new Agassi shape as well. So if I'm a player, I've played with the whole line up to this point in my career, I'm sticking with the shape I know. What's the first thing I'm gonna notice from the new Pro 4 line?
You're gonna have a little bit more feel and a little bit more stability, particularly somebody coming from the mod where the paddle may have felt a little bit more hollow. The addition of the TFP technology is gonna add more stability to your experience. With that said, the Agassi shape is new to the line. I strongly recommend, no matter what shape you were playing with, at least go out and demo the Agassi, because it's so different from anything else that we have. It's a great combination of all of the other shapes sort of put into a melting pot together.
So speaking of the pro players, who can we expect to see the Pro 4 line in the hands of coming up?
Ben has already made the switch over, Colin has made the switch over, Anna has made the switch over. I would expect within the next month, as soon as all of our pros have a chance to play with them, that they'll pretty much all be moved over. The pros are right there with us throughout the development process. Even when we knew where the technology, the TFP technology was going, we were making some decisions around whether we would use a version 1 or version 2. We brought some pros in and had them tested and said, okay, what do you want? What's gonna make you better?
JOOLA continues to innovate, and the Pro 4 line of paddles is no exception to that. With the TFP technology in the paddle, we're seeing that the sweet spot is going to be enhanced, the balance of the paddle is going to shift a little bit downward, the flexibility and dwell time of the paddle is going to be a little more elevated than that 3S line. All in all, if you're looking for something with the highest level of power and control on court, the Pro Line 4 is what will deliver it. Check out the Pro 4 paddle line on our website, pickleballwarehouse.com.